Well, it seems that there have been some changes um, in the charges that have been leveled against one of the people involved in the shootout that happened in Oklahoma City. So we're going to talk about that in just a second, right after this brief introduction. Be right back. Hey there, I'm Black Dragon, and welcome to Black Dragon Biker TV. I don't know what's going on. My cool skull cap won't stay down. This is not okay. Hell no. Can't have. Hell no. Yeah, that's better. I'm Black Dragon, and I'd like to welcome you to another edition of Black Dragon Biker TV. And as always, I'd like to thank you all for tuning in from wherever it is in the world that you happen to be. This is the Black Dragon Biker News Network. Biker News you can trust. Yes, you can absolutely trust us here because we are hard at work for you. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Follow, hit the notification bell. I don't know why they tell us to say that. Like, it doesn't mean anything. I mean, but in all the YouTube channels that teach you how to have a good YouTube channel, they tell you to say that in every video. And then there'll be a little thing that comes up, ding, 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 and show you all that. And I just be like, if they want to subscribe, they will. But we say it because they tell us to say it. You ever do something that they tell you to do? Just put a 1 in the comment section if you're just doing it because they say so. And you don't even know who they are? Yeah, put a 1 in the comment section if that's you. I'm Black Dragon, and we're going to talk, if you guys could bring up that next screen for me, I'd appreciate it. We're going to talk about the story today. We have one of these guys, poof, there we go, who was in the hospital. We found out a couple days that the charges were changed. Let's bring this up. Who are these guys? Well, let's bring it up and find out who this one of these guys are. We will play that now.
Charges have been amended for one of the 13 suspects in a deadly shooting at a Metro bar. 3 people were killed during the shootout between biker gangs at the Whiskey Barrel Saloon back in April. Tyler Myers was arrested for first-degree murder, but now faces 2 charges of first-degree manslaughter, gang-related offenses as well, and possession of a firearm where liquor is served. Charges have been amended for one of the 13 suspects.
That's really interesting because what we see is that the charges for Tyler Myers have been amended. And why? Why were they amended? Because there's no evidence for first-degree murder? So why was it charged in the first place? What they do is they come in with these amazing charges. And maybe they try to do that to get you to flip or whatever. But it's like stacking. They stack all these charges. But, how am I guilty of first-degree premeditated murder when I was attacked at a bar? That's a lot. That's a whole lot. And it almost seems to me like it should be like unfair. It should be like a law against it. A law against overcharging and stacking and all this kind of stuff. There should be. Why does the state get to overly charge you from the outset? Like you had to know you didn't have first degree murder charges when you started out. You had to know that. I mean, I was thinking to myself, if somebody hit me in a bar, if they encircled the bar with support clubs and themselves, they rolled up and encircled the bar, and then when I was walking back into the bar, followed me inside the bar or something, and then one guy hits my president and everybody starts fighting, that might be manslaughter or something. But first degree premeditated murder? It makes you go, why y'all doing that? Why y'all charging like that? I know that everybody, I know that everybody thinks that motorcycle clubs are, all gangs and everybody's all bad, and you got to just charge people just outrageously. But anyway, he was initially arrested on a first-degree murder complaint because we just roll up like we did. I'm saying we facetiously as though I were law enforcement, which I'm not, but we just roll up like we did in Waco and just charge everybody with first-degree murder and put $1 million bells on, what was it, 50 people? 60, some craziness? There was a guy that even had been an ex-police officer, and they got him in the news, and his picture, he was a black guy, had his news up, his picture, making him look like hell to the former community because he was now a biker, now an outlaw biker involved in a murder and charged $1 million bill. I wonder what happened to his life. How many people lost their jobs? Duke Rose said they do it for clickbait to convince people they are worse than it is. So when it goes to trial, it seems more worse than what it is. Then throw the gang jacket on them to case closed, prison. Maybe you're right. Maybe you are right. So I don't know. I just think it's kind of unfair. Nothing in life is fair, but holy freaking Moses. Initially arrested on first-degree murder complaint, but now an arrest warrant states that his charges were amended to 2 counts of first-degree manslaughter. I don't know. It might carry the same amount of time, or maybe a lot. Murder is life in prison. In Oklahoma, murder. Now this is Oklahoma, where I'm from. They'll hang your ass for real, or maybe it's the needle now. When I was a kid, it was electric chair, hanging, or firing squad. Who was that guy that elected a firing squad? I forget his name. He was like, the hell with all of the BS. I don't want to be hung. I don't want to be electrocuted. I certainly don't want to be put to sleep with a needle and suffocate to death. just shoot me in a firing squad. He also had gang-related offenses and possession. Now, this is the one where they probably, in places like Oklahoma, many places, like when I had my concealed carry permit in California, you could go into a bar, but you could not drink. That's what the concealed carry permit in San Diego used to say back when I had one in 1993. Only a handful of people get concealed carry permits in Orange County, San Diego, California, period. End of story. It is I owned a business at the time, so I was able to get one. And you could carry in the building, into the bar, but you couldn't drink. In other places, like Oklahoma, and I can't remember how Georgia concealed carry goes, but you can't even go into the bar and drink water. You can't go places where alcohol is served. So the one like real charge I think they have is possession of a firearm where liquor is served. That might be the one, like, real one. Not able to work my cursor well. So, gang-related offenses. This is an interesting one. Like, what are the gang-related offenses? I was at a bar with my group, and so now that's a gang-related offense. So, to me, some of these look like they could be fought pretty well. But the possession of a firearm where liquor is served probably can't be fought, since you did pull the gun out there at the bar and get to shooting, and you're not supposed to have it in the bar. But in that case, well, I'm sure he's glad he had, rather be judged by 12 than carried by 12. Or is it 6? How many people carry you? In my club, it's like 23, 24. Everybody's trying to get a hand on the coffin. You might be carried by 60. Which, did you ever see that time when these guys was carrying the coffin and they were turning around in circles and stuff, and they had the coffin on their shoulder, and then all the guys spun around in a circle and they were dancing with the coffin? I was like, that's one way to go out. I want to go out, like that. The bands go marching in, Saints go marching in. I want a Louisiana-like funeral. So the large fight broke out. You guys know the rest of this, but it's just interesting that it's interesting that the charges were amended like that. How many more charges will be amended? It's like they come in and they just charge, and then they lower them. I just, I said this yesterday about another poor guy. Is this really your mugshot? They couldn't put no clothes on you? You got to be in the ass out gown for your mugshot to last in perpetuity? Which I think that means forever. I got to look up perpetuity. I haven't used that word. I heard someone else use it. I don't even know how to spell it. Perpetuity. I didn't spell it right. Oh, that was ugly. Perpetuity. Let's see. Meaning. A restriction. Oh, so I didn't even use the word right. A bond or other security with no fixed maturity date. Well, I kind of used it right, kind of. A restriction making an estate an inalienable property or for a period beyond certain limits fixed by law. Okay, I don't know if I used that right. Let's just say forever. Forever. Well, I wasn't feeling right about the word, so we had to look it up. Anyway, they had that charged, changed, and so maybe that's a good thing for him. Although if he's convicted of it, he's still facing a hell of a lot of time. But I just marvel at how the charges change, and he didn't even have to do anything, which meant you overcharged him in the first place, and that should be wrong. Because imagine, I mean, you hire an attorney based on, well, I got these charges. The charges change. I wonder if you get any money back. Oh, that's just manslaughter. Let me hand you 15,000 of this back. So, Duke Rose says the most important point for him is that, well, there it goes. Duke Rose said the most important part is he pulled a gun instead of throwing hands. That's a coward. I don't know. I don't know, because I've gotten to be 60 now. I don't know how much of these hands I'm throwing. I mean, I used to know how. Let me move this over here some. I used to, I don't know how much of these hands I'm throwing. At 60, maybe there's a certain age where you just get to just start shooting. You get slapped in the mouth at 60, maybe you get to shoot. Because some of y'all I ain't rolling on the ground with. Mess up my physique. Some of y'all hurt me. I mean, isn't that why people pull guns? Because they're afraid of being hurt? Isn't it? Like, are you a coward if you're afraid to be hurt? Is that cowardly? Maybe it is, but you get to go home. You ever seen it when somebody knocks somebody the hell out? How they do them? Spit in their mouth or maybe urinate on them or something. Like being out cold in front of somebody that doesn't really like you all that much is at the mercy of a bro, man. Take your colors, squeeze your woman's behind. Like, you can't do nothing. I can see why a guy might want to shoot his way out of that. The difference, Black Dragon, laughing my behind off is I don't expect you to throw hands, but us younger guys, we throwing hands. When I was your age, I threw these. And I also used knife hands too. I used knife hands and tiger claws, and one of my club brothers pushed me against the wall when I first got my dog. Got pissed off at me. My own father doesn't talk to me like that. I must have said something like, well, perhaps he should. But you don't have to worry about it, you young punk. I'll talk to you any way I want. Next thing I know, my ass is flying up against the wall. My own club brother. So my other club brother laughed and said, I know you're a real martial artist to your heart because you immediately broke out with the tiger claws when you attacked his ass. I said, oh, did I? These are eagle talons. Boom! Man, I was going to try to kill that bro. I was going to try to kill him. My own club brother. I love him. But I was going to try to kill the 32-year-old. I just got that dog. I'd only had him for 2 or 3 days. And I grabbed my club brother by the neck. Next thing I know, he's gone. Just gone. Like straight to the ground. And I was like, I'm still good. I still got it. I was like the woman on The Color Purple. You will never. You will never. Like she threw a spell on that guy. I just touched him and he was gone. And I was like, I'm going back in the ring. I'm going back in the ring. I still got it. Actually, no, I didn't have it. It was the Belgian Malinois who saved the day. Come here, Brutus. Brutus, come here. Come here, Brutus. What's your lazy? He's asleep. Anyway, Brutus had grabbed him from behind and pulled him to the ground and started chewing. And my club brother was mad at me. I was like, don't hurt my dog. My club brother screamed, "It's not your effing dog. You've only had him 2 days." I said, wow, that means he can stay. And that's why I kept him. That's why I kept him. Because after 2 days, he knew where the bread was buttered. He knew which side of the bread the butter is on. 48 hours after he arrived, I was like, yeah, you can stay. And we've been together ever since. And he's been protecting me now for the last almost 2 years. He says them Black Dragon old guys don't put up hands. Well, we do. we put up hands. I have to apologize. I just noticing that like my elbows are ashy. Black people get ashy, just in case that's ash when it's a different color than the rest of you, and that's embarrassing. I didn't use any cocoa butter today, so for those of you like, his elbows are ashy as hell. They are. I'm gonna try not to put them up anymore. Embarrassing, awkward, but yeah, we. Oh, I wasn't gonna put them up, was I? We use our hands. We put them up. Don't hit me. Yeah. But anyway, I digress. Look at me, digressing up here. Let's see. Black Dragon Thayer trying to copy Jack McCoy from Law and Order. Plain and simple. Good old Jack McCoy. I like that guy. I've been shot, says one of my viewers. I've been shot, and I think I prefer being shot to having the crap kicked out of me. You know something? I have too. I've been shot 4 times. And I think, yeah, because it's getting shot is just like a horrible bee sting. And getting whooped is your pride and everything else. That's your pride and everything else. Aunt Squirrely said, so put some damn lotion on the elbows and move on. Yes, ma'am. Man, she's been with me forever. I'm so glad to have her watching the show. Anyway, 23 minutes. No reason to talk this to death. As Parham said, please hit the like button, subscribe button. We have bikerliberty.com, our online news magazine. So we would appreciate it if you guys would check out bikerliberty.com, where you can read the stories. You can support this channel, $bikerprez, for if you're going to use Cash App. And I tell you what, thank you for those of you who do that. I just look around and $5 pops up, and I'd be like, damn, coffee. Thank you so much. Thank you. Also, you can use the super chat button if you want to donate to us. We absolutely appreciate it. Or you can buy my gear and stuff like that at blackdragonsgear.com. That's a great way to support the show. And you can buy our books, which we have a few of them for you. My mother used to say you can recognize the truth because it has a ring of familiarity that no matter how new it sounds to you, it sounds like something you've heard before. And we try to hit you with that ring of familiarity every day. You can hit the like and subscribe button. We would appreciate that. Black Dragon Biker TV can be found on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. YouTube here on YouTube. LinkedIn if you want to watch us over there. You can order my books, Prospects Bible, Sergeant at Arms Bible, President's Bible, and the Public Relations Officer's Bible, all on Amazon or Kindle, or your autographed copy here at blackdragonsgear.com. And the Prospects Bible is also available on Audible, where you can also, we're going to start giving away that book again. Remind me, we're going to start giving away that book in the mornings for our questions. And so remind me to do that. Join our podcast, The Dragon's Lair, LAIR, Motorcycle Chaos, The Dragon's Lair, Motorcycle Chaos. You can also join us on our Discord server. The link is in the description box below. So we'd like to hang out with you on Discord. Black Dragon at blacksabbathmc.com. Black Dragon at blacksabbathmc.com. My phone number here in the studio, here in the stereo, 404-692-0336. 404-692-0336. Somebody got a hold of me on WhatsApp. Like, how do you guys have my WhatsApp number? How does that happen? How you guys find me all these different ways? People even call my personal cell phone number, which is, no one has that number. Hell, I guess everybody has that number. As many of you guys call me. It's crazy. But, just call, man. I'll try to answer whatever you're calling on. I don't do so well on Instagram. The best place to reach me, if you don't know me, is Black Dragon at blacksabbathmc.com. That's the best way to reach me, because I do go through my email. If you're trying to hit me on Instagram, I may see it, I may not, that sort of thing. Fitbit. I'm losing weight. Do you guys see it? Do you see it? I'm losing weight. I'm feeling good. The fat stomach. Look, hey, you see the man boobs going away? Slowly. Slowly but surely. I'm not going to win any bikini contests yet, but I'm looking to be in that Speedo soon. Out there on the beach in Italy, where I'm walking down the beach and, I'm being seen in my Speedo. And women are clapping. Yes. It's going to be one hell of a sight. So you can follow me on my Fitbit, JBunchII. JBunchII stands for John Bunch II. You can follow me on my Fitness Pal. If you're logging your calories, JBunchII. Just send me a friend request and we'll lose weight together. Hold ourselves publicly accountable. I am trying to beat diabetes and kidney disease, high blood pressure. These are the things I'm trying to beat. What are you trying to beat? We can beat it together. So far, my blood sugar estimate is 5.1 for my A1C. That's the rough estimate. And if at my next reading, my baseline is still 5.1, I will have beaten diabetes. I guess they call that being at goal. That's not having diabetes at all. So that's what the readings have been for the past month. That means that I'm controlling what I put in my mouth, and you can too. You can control what you put in your mouth. Does that make sense? And the results are amazing. You can do it. I know you can. You can beat or slowly retard the progression of these diseases such that you might be able to live with them indefinitely. And that, my friends, is the goal, right? All right. That's it for me today. Might put up some shorts today, but other than that, we're doing good. Try to treat each other out there like individual pieces of precious gold. And we won't have the situations where we're shooting each other and having to get attorneys. And you can treat other motorcycle clubs like gold. You can refuse to be involved in things that are going to destroy your life or someone else's, simply by making the choice not to. And calming the hotheads down in your MC that feel like they just cannot live until they go to prison or wind up pushing up daisies. There are the adults in the room, and those are the folks who should take over. Capiche?
Prepare yourself to take the helm as president of your mighty motorcycle club by delving into the pages of Black Dragon's newest book, The President's Bible, Chronicle 1, Principles of Motorcycle Club Leadership. There you will learn to advance your skills in applying the 14 scientific principles of leadership similar to those taught to officers in the United States Naval Service. Available in hardcover, paperback, and ebook. Get yours today on Amazon, Kindle, or order it at your local bookstore. Order your autographed copy from blackdragonsgear.com. Be the best motorcycle club president you can be. Get the book.
Get Black Dragon's first book, The Prospect's Bible, to learn how to join a motorcycle club. It has been an Amazon #1 bestseller for the past 7 years and is required reading for over 3,000 motorcycle clubs worldwide. This book is a must-have for new people venturing onto the motorcycle club set. It will teach you how to prepare yourself for service to the motorcycle club nation and show you how to qualify a motorcycle club to be worthy of your service. Available on Amazon, Kindle, and for order at your local bookstore. Get your autographed copy at blackdragonsgear.com. Be the best motorcycle club prospect you can be. Get the book.
And we'll see you in a minute when we break out the first book out that you're going to be looking at is.
Well, let's do yours first.
Yeah, how about you first?